Welcome to my channel, Align with My Soul. Today's reading is going to be Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, and what energies they're in at the moment and how they're feeling towards each other, and there'll be messages at the end of each reading. So first of all, I'm going to do Divine Masculine. So the first card is the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, and you've got the Sun, and then you've got the Moon and the Stars. Reel it in. Sun energy. Innocence. Cleanse and detoxify. Smooth those over. And entrepreneur. Let's move them over so you can see, guys. Okay, with the Four of Wands, it's a really, really good card. It means he's content, he's happy, celebrating something, maybe spending a lot of time at home, so feeling very contented at the moment. And then with the Six of Swords, the reason why he's feeling this contentment is because he's moving away from things that aren't serving him anymore. Moving things, he's shifting his energy, he's in transition, moving away from things that just aren't any good. People, jobs, just different circumstances. He's moving away, as you can see with the man that's in the boat with the swords. He's moving away. He's got his back to us because he's moving away from things that don't serve him anymore. And this is why he's feeling contentment, and probably having a bit of time alone, and yeah, just being at home thinking about things. And then with the Sun card, you can't get any better than that. The Sun is a fantastic card. It's a success, it's new beginnings with relationships, just moving forward, success in every area, really, the Sun card. So his energy is really, really, really good. And this is really, really good news because he's moving away and he's feeling good about it. His energies, he's getting his energy in the right place, moving towards what's right, the right decisions, moving towards being honest, moving towards his Divine Feminine. And now I'm going to go on to the Oracle card, and this one is Innocence. I'm going to read it out to you. So, Innocence, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger or blame that may have shrouded your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. So that could mean that your Divine Masculine has got guilt, or he feels bad about his behaviour towards you in the past, and he's feeling really bad about it. So Spirit is saying to him, it's okay, everybody's done things and felt guilt for doing things wrong, so give yourself a break and forgive yourself for things that you've done in the past. It just doesn't matter anymore, it's the past. So, and then you've got Cleanse and Detoxify, which goes with this card, Innocence, as well, because with great love and respect we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress as well as ease and any sorrow of shredding your old ways. Give your cares and worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. So yeah, he's holding on to stress and guilt, and it's taken a toll on his body from this. He's feeling guilt, and obviously stress is no good for the body because it takes a toll on your body. Or he could be over drinking, he could be, you know, using alcohol or other substance that that he needs to cleanse and detoxify from. So, but I would say because of this card of the guilt, it's because he's stressed and feeling bad about things that he's done in the past towards his divine feminine. And then you've got the entrepreneur card. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and derive guidance, where your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So yes, success. So he could be thinking about becoming self-employed, he could be an entrepreneur, he could have lots of ideas, creative ideas that he wants to start doing, and he's feeling success, because we can see in these cards that he's feeling success. So all these cards all do match up. Right, then the next card I'm going to use is I'm going to go for this one next to the entrepreneur, and it's the Sun. And these cards are like cards, reminder cards that bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. So this is the Sun energy. The Sun is so beautiful and inspirational. It's our core energy. Now it's time to really connect with the Sun. Spend some time in sunlight and feel the amazing energy light up your heart and soul. Imagine the light filling your beautiful divine body with bright, white, pure divine love. Action to take. Spend some time in the sunlight. Allow the light to penetrate your soul and fill you up with so much love and light. Like refueling of energy. If the sun isn't shining today, then be patient and do this on the next sunny day. A powerful affirmation. I connect to the sun and its powerful energy, and I feel rejuvenated and full of love and light. So basically, Spirit is saying to the Divine Masculine about going out and getting some sunlight, going into nature, because the sunlight is such good energy. It's so warm and just beautiful energy, isn't it? And it just makes everybody feel so much nicer when you see the sun shine out. But remember, even when you've got the clouds, the sun is always behind the clouds. So maybe he could be spending some time outside in nature, as well as being at home and content, and maybe he's just going on walks and things, and then going home and being content and contemplating in the time that he's outside and at home. But he's doing the right thing because he's keeping away from things that are no good for him. Right, so reel it in. This one is the green card. It's my favourite colour. Reel it in. I'm going to read it out to you because the writing's so small. Message. It's important you take back your power that you have freely given away. This may be through a relationship or situation which you have completely you're powerless in. It's important you realise that only you have the power to reel back in the energy, and no one and nothing is in control of you. The action to take some time out and make peace with the person or situation. Know that you have the power to handle the situation the best possible way. Stay focused in your own energy and stop putting other people and situations first. It's essential you get into the emotions of feeling good. It's no use pretending you feel good if you really don't feel good. Powerful affirmation. I am powerful creator of my own life. So this is a really good card because it makes sense with everything that we've got here too. Because he's not going to give his power away anymore. As you can see, he's not giving his power away, and he's reserving his power. He's not giving his power to bad relationships. He's moving away from bad situations. And he's taking time out because he's spending time outside and at home and just being quiet and being content. So that's a really good card as well. And then you've got the Moon and the Stars. Moon and the Stars message. Now it's time to connect to the moon and the stars. Take some time out just standing under these wonderful creations. Really take your time and absorb all of it. Look around at the beautiful night sky and feel its awesomeness connecting with your soul. Feel the stillness and the beauty of this whilst you're in the divine space. Action to take. Spend some time under the night sky connecting with the moon and the stars. Take time to really absorb the beauty and grace of the night sky. It's a powerful reminder of beauty which is within you. Powerful affirmation. I feel so much peace and grace, and I'm divinely connected at all times. So again, in this card it's saying that he's taking time out. It's good to take time out away from all the things that are negative and not doing you any good. And the moon and the stars help nourish and for you to connect with your soul. So that can be done by going for walks in nature, or you can even look out the window, can't you, when you're at home? So all of this is relevant. It all is relevant because all the cards are perfect. So that is a really, really good reading for the Divine Masculine. That's really uplifting. And if this hasn't resonated for you in your situation, click off and just take it that it's not for you today. But if it is, this is really good for you. So now I'm going to get a message. These aside so I can get my pots. I love this part. It's my exciting bit where you get the message. Right, first of all, we'll see where his energy is and what he would try and say. Well, actually, this one is the message to you, Divine Feminine, and this is what's going on with his energy and what he's up to. Let's have a look. Courage. That's really nice. Courage. So as we can see in the readings, he's having the courage to take a step back and reserve his energy, being quiet, contemplating, moving away. He's having the courage to move away from the stuff that isn't serving him anymore. So that's good. Let's get another one from there. This is so exciting. Children. So what I would say from that is, there could be children around him, he could be looking after children, or it could be to do with the inner child. He's trying to have the courage to deal with his inner child. So yes, let's get the message that he wants to give to his Divine Feminine. Be patient with me. I'm doing the best I can. That's the message. Be patient with me because I'm doing my best, as we can see from all the other cards. Be patient with me. What else would you like to say to the Divine Feminine Masculine? Let's have a look. You're my everything. That's really nice as well. What a lovely message. You are my everything. That's what he wants to tell his Divine Feminine. So all in all, that is an amazing, amazing reading for the Divine Masculines. He is doing a really good job and he's in good energy and he's moving forwards. He's dealing with his inner child, he's having courage, and he's just everything right. So well done, Divine Masculines. Now I'm going to go on to do the Divine Feminine. Okay, now we're going to do the Divine Feminines reading. I'm really excited to do, and because Divine Masculine's really doing a good job. So this means that the Divine Feminine's got to be doing something right because it's her energy that goes, because she's the positive polarity. So I'm really excited about this. So let's go for it. Okay, got the Three of Cups in reverse. Place that there. And you've got the Hangman in reverse. And then you've got the World card. So it's looking good. Don't panic, guys. So, Three of Cups in reverse. It can be a problem card. But the Divine Feminine is feeling very isolated, very lonely, just feeling on her own, feeling the need that she needs to be with someone. So I'd say that she's thinking a lot about her Divine Masculine, and she's feeling like there's expectations that she's wanting from the masculine. She's dwelling on things and expecting more from him than what he's actually doing, because there's obviously there must be no communication, the separation. So she's feeling a bit lonely and isolated, and really wanting some warmth from her Divine Masculine. But then with the Hangman in reverse, she's decided, it's time, it's no point in this, because she needs to get on with her growth. She needs to focus on herself. There's no point her sitting on the fence being upset. She needs to make new growth. So she's realising that, this is the way forward. She's got to go ahead with this, even though it can be uncomfortable when you're on your ascension. But it's the right thing to do. So the Hangman in reverse is really good, because she's moving forwards with and going through her growth. And another thing is good communication as well. You could be hearing some positive news, and she could be thinking about giving her divine masculine a second chance. Yeah, so that's really good. And then you've got the World card, which is fantastic because it's showing that she's the transformation in her, that she's actually doing this work, and she's going to be hearing good news. It's just success in every area. So there's definitely communication here. So you could be hearing from your divine masculine. Something could be going on with your divine masculine in the next couple of days. So if you do hear anything, let me know in the comments down below, because I'll be really interested. So yeah, so you're doing a good job again, divine feminines. You're doing a good job, and we know that because of the divine masculines reading too. So well done. Let's have a look at these cards. Cleanse the energy, intuition, nourish your soul, new partner, listen, and steady progress. So they all seem relevant to this as well. So let's have a look. New partner. This is exciting. Okay, so it says new partner. Chance of meeting is no mistake, is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for your fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognise them by the sense of familiarity, comfort and safety. So take this card as it resonates to you guys. So new partner, to me that comes across as if, I know a lot of you will be thinking, oh, new partner, I don't want a new partner, I want my twin flame. But your twin flame will be a new partner, because they won't be the same as when you last saw them. They've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of work, they've changed, and because of your growth they're going to come to you in the way that you want them to, because you've got rid of all the stuff that you need, your ego, and all the things that you've been working on and how you've been growing. So the new partner, to me, or to some of you, would be that it would be your twin. And because it says a chance of meeting is no mistake, there's no chance of it's all divinely orchestrated for you. It's good divine timing when you meet your twin flame. It's just meant to be. So, and obviously because you sense that familiarity and the comfort and the safety when you're with your twin. Yeah, so take that as it resonates. But that's one of the options that I would say that I'm feeling, is that your twin would be a new partner. If you're in a situation where you don't want to be with your twin, you just want to feel better in yourself, there could be a chance of a new soulmate coming into your life, a new relationship of some kind, a new friend, or there could be a new business partner. So all of it is all positive and all good. So that's new partner for you. And then you've got listen. Listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desires and manifestations. A quiet mind and body hears us quite quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So, listen, quieten your mind. Stop the chattering. We had that the other day as well. Quieten your mind, and in the times of when you're quiet and you listen, that's when you get answers. That's when you get solutions, answers to your solution, new ideas and things that you want to come to you. And it's just good for you to stay quiet and just to quiet the mind instead of your ego and your mind taking over, because that isn't you. That isn't your soul. All of the negativity of all the chattering isn't you. That isn't your soul. Right, next is steady progress. So this is a really good card as well, because it means you're making progress. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress that you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, actions and love. You're making steady progress. We can see that. You've been acknowledged. God has acknowledged that you are loving yourself more, loving others more, contributing good thoughts and feelings and actions of love in every single way. So it has been recognised, all this work that you're doing, all this work that you've been doing. So that's a really positive card as well. Right, the next is, these are reminder cards, so nourish your soul. The message today is, it's now time to nourish your soul. Put on some great music and feel it nourishing you. Perhaps go into nature and embrace the beauty surrounding you, or cook a nice meal and delight in the beautiful food, or spend time with people whom you adore. Ensure you do something which you delight, and that will find it nourishing for your soul. Do something you thoroughly enjoy and let it nourish you. The affirmation you can say is, I nourish my soul and it feels wonderful. So yes, your soul longs to be nourished, and things like music and doing the things that you love is good, and it keeps you in good energy. It keeps you calm, and it just sends out good energy, and that's what you want, because your energy is going to your divine masculine. So that's really good. Nourish your soul. And the next card is intuition. So these two definitely go together, because you're listening to your intuition. Okay, message. Your intuition has been guiding you all your life. Now it's time to really listen and take notice of what action are required by you. Your intuition has been letting you know the answer to this question. We all have intuition, and in brackets it says inner tuition is another way of looking at it. Action to take. Listen to your intuition, as it has some guidance for right now. If you have never done this before, then the first step is to take several deep breaths. This clears out any negative energy and quietens the mind. Allow your mind to drift off while you focus on your breathing. Then allow whatever thoughts, feelings come to you whilst in the relaxed state. The powerful affirmation for this card is, I listen to my intuition and act upon it, the guidance in love and light. So this is what you're doing. This is the energy I can feel up. That you are listening to your intuition. You're moving forwards all the time, and you're growing, and you are quietening your mind. You're doing the work, Divine Feminines. And it's funny how this card come up as well, as about listen. So take the time to be peaceful and listen to your intuition. And the next card is cleanse the energy. So the message is, energy is stored and built up in many places, such as your home, car and office. Now is the time to release and cleanse the energy that has been building up. Action to take. Evoke your divine inner spirit and assistance of Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael by saying, I call forth my divine inner spirit. Please cleanse me, my home, my car, my office, or whatever it is that you desire to be cleansed. Now. Open a window in your home to allow fresh new energy to come in and old energy to leave. Tidy your home, car, office, etc. and ensure that there is no clutter. Energy can become stagnant when built up over time. I am cleansed and free of negativity. So yes, so as it says, it's about opening windows, letting the old energy out and letting the new in, letting nature into your home, having fresh air. And when you do clean up and feel things like when you have a tidy up and stuff in your home, it makes you feel, you don't feel so cluttered in your mind. You feel more organised, and you feel like you've got more space in your mind for the new stuff to come into your mind, new ideas. So yeah, so all of these cards are really good cards, really, really positive. And it's just proving that you're doing the work, guys. You're really, really doing the work. So this is good. So now I'm going to go in my lovely little pots that I've got to get so the message that you would want to say to your divine masculine, if you had the chance, and where your energy's at the moment too. So let's give them a shuffle. So this is the one where I'm going to get the energy of where you're at the moment. Oh, that one wanted to out. Let's have a look. Sadness. Okay, so at the beginning of the reading we did see in the cards that you are feeling alone and feeling very isolated. So you have experienced sadness, and with this ascension and this spiritual journey you do experience sadness. You get the ups and downs all the time, the light and the dark. So you get the dark times, but then the light comes through, and that's when you feel that you're progressing. So you are experiencing sadness, but you will be experiencing happiness too. Commitment. And this is really good as well, and it works with all the other cards, because you're making a commitment, you're doing your work, you're committing to yourself, you're going through this spiritual journey, you're committed to your ascension, you're doing everything you can. So your commitment that you're putting in, God has recognised, and you're doing this because of your commitment to your twin flame too. So again, that's really good energy that you're feeling, even though it says sadness, but that is all part of it. Let's have a look at the message that you would like to say to your divine masculine. Let's have a little shuffle and we'll see what you would like to say. This is really funny because the divine masculines did this message to divine feminines, but anyway, so some of you might feel that I want to apologise to you, but I don't know how. So you might feel that you want to apologise. There might be something that you've done that you felt that you did wrong in the past, in your other experience, your past experiences with your twin flame. So I want to apologise, but I don't know how. So that's the first message that you would say. And that's why she's feeling sadness, because she wants to. She wants to communicate, she wants to be in touch and to apologise and go over the things and correct them. So, you make me feel whole. And that is so true. And that is what the whole spiritual journey is. She's doing the work on herself and she's feeling whole, which is good. Because when you feel whole, that's when you attract your twin to you, because you've done your work. So overall, both readings have been absolutely positive and uplifting. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're not feeling alone, because you're never alone. I know it's tough on this spiritual journey and the ascension. Your ascension is painful, and you could experience the dark night of the soul, but it's all worth it, because you're going to feel great at the end of it. Not just because you're going to attract your twin, but because you're going to feel better in yourself, and that is the whole point in this spiritual journey. It's about you feeling whole and better about everything in your life and free. So, okay, so anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And leave comments down below. If there's things that you want to say, leave comments down below. I'd really love to know and hear from you to how things are going in your spiritual journey. And I'd love to get back to you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I love you guys with all my heart. See you next time.